Vivien, thank you for this very unusual speech on leadership styles. By this time, we've been in pathways so long, and we know what speeches have to be said, and it's often challenging to come up with a new way of doing a speech that you've on a topic you've done 5 times already. So this was very engaging, and it showed a lot of courage on your part because you're under a time constraint but you were there asking open-ended questions and demanding that we participate, even though you had to sacrifice on time. And so that's one of the qualities of this particular style of leadership, is the courage to step out and not know what's going to come back. And maybe you're under a time constraint, but it's important to hear from everybody. You asked me to spend particular attention, green already, particular attention.
Oops, sorry, it was only 1 minute, sorry.
On vocal variety and not on delivery. And I want to say that your vocal variety was very good, is very engaging. And there were some times when you really changed your voice. I can't pinpoint exactly when, but I noticed it because I was engaged and appreciated that. Your gestures are outstanding. On Zoom, you use your hands to make the points and to go back and forth, and we saw your hands. It was very unusual for a Zoom presentation. I did notice that you acknowledged the timekeeper. Thank you, Jennifer. I don't know if that's good or bad. I just noticed it. Speech makers usually don't do that. Acknowledge the timing constraints. And again, your courage in continuing to ask the audience to participate, even though it meant that you wouldn't be eligible for the best speaker. There was something else I wanted to say. Let me see. But I can't. Yeah, as a participant, I found it very interesting when you asked that. It was like, at first I'm going, no, I'm the evaluator. I get involved. And yet you kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and I had to come up with something to say. So I think that's a normal reaction for this. It's like, oh, first, oh, no, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to say anything. And yet you stuck with it. So congratulations. I think it was a very good experiential kind of presentation for us. And I'm going to turn it back to myself.